whilst men and women slept, the enemy sowed into their midst. From what we are hearing, Cynthia and her cartel, they are trying to go to the hospital to manipulate any report of Mohbad's demise. Still on justice for Mohbad. Ladies and gentlemen, social media is on fire. In fact, right now, there is so much going on. So much is going on. I do not know if I'm going to say this should be celebrated. I do not know if one will say, you know what, let us kind of sit back and be more thoughtful. You all know what has happened so far on Justice for Mohbad. Now, a lot of people didn't know who Mohbad was, but something connected people together. Apart from the empathy and the sinister events surrounding the demise of Mohbad, humanity connected everyone together. And the saying that justice for one is justice for all, it rings true, because whatever you condone, whatever you kind of pretend like it's not your business, it will end up coming to your door, kick down your door, and then come into your home. That is the reason why Nigerians in diaspora, non-Nigerians, join hands together. They are like, you know what? We are vested on this one. Like, we are invested in it. We want to be part of this. This must come to an end. We want justice. Let this serve as a deterrent. Let this serve as an example. Let it be a lesson. And so far, you must have picked one or two things. Now, let's go to the crux of the matter, because what you're about to see, what you're about to hear, somehow we got some kind of NGOs. Let's call them NGOs. This came in the form and shape of two human beings. They are female. One is called Tonto. The other is called Iyabo. Both of them, entertainment industry. According to them, their own duty on earth is to make life soft. They did one or two things around justice for Mohbad. They went to the coffin shop. They said this guy must not be buried this way. And they got the coffin seller, the mortician, coffin, whatever. They got them to sell for free. Let me put it that way. Sell for free. Till today, it is still where it is. And they got that for Mohbad. They got money raised, and then Mohbad's father was not, it wasn't visible in a good way. Afterwards, people started saying things in the view and light that it should be. A blogger, or is it a blog called Violence, known as Violence Gist Lover, when people started tagging him or her, and that went off. And now, another man came into the scene, also in the same industry. It's called Yomi Fabi. He came up somehow with his physical presence. And people suggested to him what we've been suggesting, like, how can justice be gotten? How are we going to arrive anywhere? What's the use of the coroner inquest if there is no private investigator on ground or a police that is dedicated? I knew it was going to be difficult, because Cynthia's mother used to be a former police officer. And there is something about this police of a team. It's like a cartel at times, particularly if the person they are protecting interest or his interest have shared Bobby, Kweku's, and they are in a kind of, it could be very difficult. And of course, there's this nonchalant attitude, behavior. I don't want to bore you. I just give you a little bit of what you're about to see, because there is fire on the mountain. Like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
There are two persons that may suspect. Get me. And it was around the time Timo Bota, Timo Sokwe want to poison me. As you understand? The other lady tó sọ pé fi set me up àbí tó wà ní Ose Motel tí mo wà. I don't know the lady, but I know I ran into somebody. Can't get to me. The second person, mo dẹ̀ pè yẹn mo wọ́n nìyẹn. Mo ní I have an inclination that wọ́n ní kó poison me, coffee nǹkan sínú omi fún mi or whatever. Ẹnìyẹn dẹ̀ jẹ́ ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀ òun ò ṣerú ẹ̀ òun ò ní ṣe. The second person, mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe lè trace ẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn. So I was protecting myself as well. So tó bá try ẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn kò fẹ́ ṣe exercise ni wọn ò lè rí ṣe. And immediately I changed where I was sleeping. Mo kúrò níbi tí mo sùn ńgbà yẹn. And you know, I got extra protection. So Ọlọ́run ti help wa. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́lọ́run pé mi mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Then the other one tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ti career, the other one of a nurse or no nurse. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Whether Karimo wà ńbẹ̀ o, whether Karimo ò sí ńbẹ̀ o, very shortly we will know. Nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ tó dájú ni pé gbogbo àlùwàlá Karimo lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà pẹ̀lú 3 seconds video yẹn. I think and I'm suspecting that it is an attempt to actually cover up something. Because part of the efforts that I make and Shishelo last week, the police that are working with us, they have to bring King White in again and to run a phone forensic on King White. And Olori Ebi Osimbi, I don't know if it's okay for me to continue.
O lè jẹ́ kó dénà so mo máa lè gbọ́ ọ̀rìn yẹn dáadáa. Torí àwọn ibi tí mo fẹ́ kó gbọ́gọ̀ ló fẹ́ ibẹ̀ ló fẹ́ lọ sí ibi phone forensic. Because kò tí clear àsìkò tí mọ̀gàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So that's why mo try láti sọ pé àárín gan mo ti join yín ní àná lọ́dọ̀ ọmọ.
Mo fẹ́ yàn lọ́dọ̀ ìsìn then.
Yes,
I will even go wait for I will go deeper.
Olórí ẹbí tó kọ. Náà mo kọ̀ pé olórí ẹbí tó dé professor wọn kan. Now àti mọ bí tí threat ti ń wá. The threat ń wá látọ̀nà mẹ́ta. Ọ̀nà mẹ́ta ni threat ti ń wá sìn. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tó support Wunmi, ọ̀dọ̀ Karimo àti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Guresi. So bí ọ̀nà bí mẹ́ta yẹn ni kí ẹ máa ṣe investigation fún threat. Wo threat tó ń receive nìyẹn. Ọ̀nà bí mẹ́ta yẹn lèyàn tí ẹ bá ṣe investigation lọ́nà mẹ́ta yẹn máa wà á mọ̀ tí the real threat ti ń wá. For someone to send someone to your hotel láti máa monitor ẹ is a big threat. To the extent of pé o suspect pé poison is a big threat. And àwọn King White náà àwọn náà sọ̀rọ̀ ti threat tí wọ́n ń gbà yẹn. So àwọn tí Guresi and co náà àwọn náà ní ti wọn náà. So tó bá máa ṣe investigation threat yẹn ọ̀nà mẹ́ta tí èèyàn lè ṣe threat yẹn sí nìyẹn ọ̀nà mẹ́ta yẹn ni kí èèyàn wò. Continue with nǹkan tó ṣe.
Ẹ rí i pé apart from the fact that the Karimo of a lady ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí nullify gbogbo effort mi with panty lójijì ẹni tó pèrè ní army àbí kankan ní America èmi tí mo ti kọ lẹ́tà sí commissioner of police àti lọ sọ́dọ̀ commissioner of police àti ṣègbà àti ṣàwó. Suddenly they were putting pressure. Maybe Arifa ní onímọ̀lẹ̀ tó láti tàn lápá bẹ̀yẹn náà when they were working together. Because at a point ìgbà tí mi wọ páńpẹ́ ọ̀gànbọ̀ yẹn the same panty náà lọ tún rán wọn lọ and they try to see if they can mess me up there. But when we ran a phone forensic, it's still preliminary, it's still ongoing. It is still very much ongoing. On the 16th of December, Monday 16th of December, this was a chat between King White and the Temi lady. Ibeni King White ti sọ fún Temi yẹn pé people are recording online, please ma ignore. Only I've dropped it. Sister Temi, please caution that speaker to stop dragging Karimo and drag Yomi. Only come out drag Karimo, come drag Yomi. Only we still need a lot of information about Yomi from her. So it means that whatever it is that Karimo was doing, ó ń gbà lọ́dọ̀ mi, ó fẹ́ gbà lọ́dọ̀ mi, ó fẹ́ supply our other side. So only then the lady said, we'll stay off that very issue because I am not getting it. I don't understand what is going on. How many people will I keep stopping? What the on the 15th Wednesday, January. Should pay attention. Oh, okay. So on the 15th of January, King White was often telling me, only please stream Arifa. We entered their conference. And then, after, that was about 10:48 a.m. No soften back, I want to wọlé bí ká tí ń ṣe conference. Then, nígbà tó bá fi di 12:28, 12:27, the Temi was calling King White. Nígbà tó bá fi di 12:28 p.m. Owani, I've been trying to call you. Let them leave now, please. Let them leave now. There is a possibility of reinforcement and all of that. So, and then I think they left. Apparently, in the 2nd of January, before then, 2nd of January, on Sofun Aries, King White and Sofun, Aries is full of evil. I always watch you when you praise her and feel like she's a normal human being. Aries is worse than snake. Then King White and Sofun, Temi Yekwe, Sister Temi, trust me now. Ogbonjo agbára lọ. We need a serious strategy against these people. They are not relenting. That means the people fighting for justice and that they will always rule. They can't see draw or lie. They will invite your meet tomorrow or Monday. Make them go wake Ganify me from his grave. They can't win. So you understand? They were planning something. I don't know what they were planning. Thursday, 2nd January. And when they couldn't succeed with whatever they planned, on the 15th of January, they attacked us at that place. So the phone forensic is still going. I'm still going to share other vital stuff now. But I won't take time because of some sensitivity to one here, so that I won't blow down the cover. But the moment Adura shared that stuff, the moment Adura shared the 3 seconds video, because the video was actually in Adura's phone for a long time. Anybody should know certainly, with King White being the bodyguard, and Toby the smarter, we know certainly they would have moved vital information. This vital information and evidence, tí wọ́n fi hold, tí wọ́n fi negotiate, tí gbogbo ìbá lọ, tí gbogbo ìbá rí gbégbé, tí side Wunmi, Adura, ìyá Mohbad, Phoebe Sola Mustafa, King White, that is Damilare Kole. What they wanted to use to negotiate, some of it back share tí wọ́n, tí justice for Mohbad bá lọ lẹ́tàn. Everybody knows certainly between ọmọ ohun tí mo sọ báyìí mo ṣe sọ yìí, wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n lè gbé dúró sórí phone Adura, and the only place they can keep it is King White's phone. Èmi ò ní sọ jù yẹn lọ, but kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ pé òkútọ́ sin kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nìkan ló wà ń ta, gbogbo bọ́ọ̀dì ẹ̀ ó ti wà ń gbòòrò. And that is why I'm coming to tell you, give you this update. Torí pé the Phoebe Sola Mustafa, what we're trying to do is that èyí tó bá máa sálọ kó sálọ, èyí máa padà wálé, wọ́n ṣe exercise ni. Mo fọlọ́run bá búra. Ṣé ń get me? Ẹ má worry, èèyàn kan lọ Tanzania, èèyàn kan lọ Romania, èèyàn kan lọ sí kinní kan. The way things will work now, ó ti yàtọ̀ sí bí a ṣe ń bá bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. If the public wants to get justice for Mohbad, the government and the few police officers to one side, they would expect that the public should come up with bundle of evidence to my dear Kori Oto. So, they will always make a fool of themselves. When they are just enjoying the little freedom. But the fact remains that so whatever the case may be, let me just go on to the next stuff. So the Phoebe Isola Mustafa, a tongue put any Biodun Lawal. I said Biodun Lawal here to join you was recalling just see Odorebi.
Yes, yeah.
So King White here, they have been in contact. Even with the look of things, investigation is still ongoing. Oh, Joby and the from King White here. So we need to know our own source, how she came in. Tell me like idea about she wole. I was thinking in Jotsi mo lo si estate Mohbad here. Ni very pepe, ni August lo fi wole. But it is looking like no. So òun àti King White mo fẹ́ ka ọ̀rọ̀ tọ́jọ́ Sunday fún yín kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀. She gave some assertion here, but me if I quote our assertion here until the police are able to conclude on that one. But this very one, I will just intimate it with you. That one is be reserved for this one. So King White is saved number lady here as estate developer Phoebe Isola. Now, Owani, why did you give us that offer at first? I am just feeling suspicious the way you are attacking me, like you give an assignment to do, but I failed. I am too intelligent in my own capacity to be going through this caging stuff, Mama. I told you from beginning that I will only vibe with reality than selling myself cheaply. I told you that even if they want to give me billions to do what my ideology didn't buy, I will never do such. Bookie insinuation according to a last live show. She even said I betrayed Wunmi, which I didn't betray her, but saying the reality concerning her father-in-law. Moving with Mama and Adura is expensive for me these days, but you gave me this task. And if I know I will be the one to be feeding them, walai, I would have stayed in my place, Gege. But don't want people to harm them according to our discussion when we first met. The task I am beginning to see now is scaring me. With the way you are attacking me, I am also part of the public and I will choose to remain in public. So, also here, then I want to share the conversation between the King White and Wunmi, Cynthia Aloba. The others is Shashin low, but Shashin low, but let me just play this for you, give this out for you. And I think conversation on Pelu Aries now, what is Supreme Aries here, Supreme Iron Lady. I will share the conversation so you will know. So genuinely, and it's quite appalling. When you come and say, let's do this, I'll come back with you. But yes, I share it with me. So, Nibi, this is Wunmi Mohbad's second line. So, now, only those people discovered that she is backing you and Adura. I send the voice note, you share a lot here. And I want to determine if that one can go out. Wunmi, I understand you. That is a 4 minutes 37 seconds. The first voice note is 1 minute 43 seconds. The other one is 4 minutes 37 seconds. Only did you tell her we didn't do anything concerning Adura? Wunmi, I want to lower it. Share anything concerning Adura. That was the discussion. Then this is conversation between the King White and Aries. You're making me share sort of love with I don't know what. I didn't deny our friendship in public. Me neither. But one big thanks for instigating police against me. But remember how I bailed your media guys during your embalming petition. Wani, you always remain my friend. Come watch me. Harry said, Alombe. Only if you enter my heart, you will see the kind of love I share with you. Only, but you are making me look foolish for believing and being proud of you in front of Temi and Co. Wani, if you know the kind of fight I fight at your back when they put RIP on your picture, you will not support anyone to detain or embarrass me. Then it went on. Wani, Mohbad said no stab wound on her son. How did she know that? She claimed she did not enter the house on Tuesday to see Mohbad. Until date, she has never seen Mohbad's body. She definitely saw Mohbad on Monday.
Àwọn wèrè tí ń gba update báyìí sí o tó bá yẹ sọ pé Yomi ò ṣe nǹkan kan lọ́dọ̀ títí yín àti rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ tí ìgbà fún forensic jáde rí lọ́dọ̀ yín fọ́mọ autopsy toxicology gbogbo ẹ̀ lulẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín fún forensic lásán ẹ̀ lè gbà lọ́dọ̀ yín lọ́hùn. Can you imagine?
Bọ̀dá láti ẹ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé fún forensic ni Mr. Yomi ń kà pé kì í ṣe ordinary message. Pé kì í ṣe pé ó ṣèlú message.
Àwọn náà ti wọ̀ ọmọ pé fún forensic ni.
Fún forensic ló ń kà yìí lọ́dọ̀
nọ́mbà àti bà wọ́n lára sẹ́.
Nígù tí mo sọ pé Yomi ò ṣe nǹkan kan. Àníṣe tí Yomi bá sọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ níbi tó bá dé yìí, ìtó ṣe sílẹ̀ ò lè parun.
Ayé ẹ̀ máa dá láti.
Nǹkan tó ṣe sílẹ̀ ò lè parun.
Tó bá lóun ò ṣe mọ́ náà nìyẹn, ẹ lè mú mọ́lẹ̀. But ibi tó bá dé.
Mo fẹ́ fún yín lélẹ̀ kí wá sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ni ẹ jẹ́ ká lè fún yín kí wá sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí kí lè ògùn.
Mr. Yomi kẹ́ tó fún wa nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ Aries tẹ́ ẹ sọ nípa ẹ̀.
Aries ni mo bá ń bẹ̀ bó ṣe kọ́ àyè tí mo ẹni tó bá wá sọ ó ti yé yín. Tàbá ṣiṣẹ́ débi ó ti yé yín. Aries ló fi save ẹ̀. Òun mọ ohun tó fi save HARRIS. But I think that's the only person tí wọ́n fi RIP sí picture tó ní wàhálà pẹ̀lú àwọn Tèmi. And you know certainly gbogbo kìíní tà ń sọ yìí tẹ́ bá wo a fẹ́ gba extension láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ phone forensic lórí Adura àti Damola underground èmi consult àwọn kan láti raise owó yẹn nígbà tó máa fi di Monday tí ó yẹ kí kìíní yẹn come into effect ìjọ Monday yẹn ni wọ́n make sure pé wọ́n transfer case yẹn kúrò ní zone 2 kí kìíní yẹn kọ́ tọ́da yẹn kó má bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀ and these are the same people that want to blackmail me pé extension ta fẹ́ lọ gbà ń kọ́.
Yomi mo sọ kíríkọ̀ fún ẹ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ kínní tó bá rántí mo láwọn kan máa gbé owó wá o tó máa ṣe bí ọ̀rẹ́ mi ìmọ̀ bóyá wọ́n lè rántí mẹ́sẹ̀jì yẹn gbà yẹn.
yà mo rí gbogbo mo rí oríṣiríṣi.
yà look at
Phoebe Ìsọ́lá yẹn wá ń bá King White sọ̀rọ̀ ń bì. Only I have told Mama to get ready tomorrow because we need to play the voice note and analyze it together with her. Cause I am also not happy with people's opinion. Then, that is a good place to start. She needs to remember how many people she has spoken to and what she has said to them. At this point, I know for a fact that Iyamo told her secrets out by herself. Wọ́n ní ìyá yẹn ti sọ àṣírí fún rẹ̀ fáwọn kan but wọ́n wá sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àwọn olè ti bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ó wá ní she needs to and this is how she can get help. I won't follow anyone blindly. Ó wá ní that is Adura's application number. That is for American visa. Let him take passport photograph with background, US standard, and he can go to any studio 54 to studios to take it. Scan it to me when you are done. So basically, there were attempts to get Adura out of the country. Good morning, King White. I apologize if my submission yesterday struck you off on a bad night. I learned not to accuse you anymore, but correct in love and give guidance where necessary. I want you to understand why we are doing what we are doing. Trying to get medical report from Perez and Kuramed Hospital. They were trying to get a medical report from Perez and Kuramed to bypass whatever is originally on ground. I don't know whether they succeeded in that, but we are also working. Labe, I won't say more than that. This Kuramed, they will do the right thing. This Perez, they will do the right thing when the time is ripe. And in Toshele Toto, don't forget, Olori Perez there is CCTV. In Koko Bodo Shake, Bodo Mick Picking, Kone Mick Picking, and of course, I want to dano si walabe. The federal government, I won't tell you the department. Once she share Lolabe, I can't interfere with what they are doing because it is high profile. So, if you didn't discuss or where would they have, and if you talk about Shede, but I can tell you all for free, our fire giddy, and it is best for the government to do what we the public want than to rely on these people to destroy the entire country. So, la ebo ti le nkori ise lo ihun tí mo ko ba so to wa very germane. It's common sense. Mo de ti fún ọ tó bá gbọ́n ẹni tó bá wà nu le yẹn kó má dá sunkún nìkan kó má sá nìkan. They should give themselves in as quickly as possible because gbogbo nǹkan transfer sí King White fúnra rẹ̀ la máa wọṣọ funfun tó máa bọ́ síta tí ò ní stain, but whatever it is that is going to be very heavy ó lè máa jẹ́ approach báyìí because the moment that gets to that stage there are some underground work that needs to be done. So ẹni tó lọ Tanzania ẹ bá mi fún ní àdúrà pé Ọlọ́run tó sọ lọ bẹ̀ yẹn plane wọn ò ní já o kó má fi tiẹ̀ kó bá ẹni tí wọ́n lọ ṣe party pẹ̀lú o. Èmi ti sọ wọ́n nìyẹn lẹ̀ ìwọ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kọ́líìgì tó bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣe tètè jẹ́ kó padà sílé torí ó máa léwu. That's the only warning I will give. Pẹ̀fẹ́ send document. That document, we don't know what the document is all about.
Òun náà ni mo ṣe
because I don't know.
Ẹni sókè.
Irú document wo?
Já ní sùúrù. Ẹni sùúrù.
Mo kàn ẹ̀rọ kẹ́yìn ò mọ̀ mo ṣe ń kà fún yín ni. Àwọn kan fẹ́ mọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá lè help wa.
Ṣé bí mo ní bí báyìí èmi náà ni tó bá jẹ́ mi ló send ẹ̀ sí kò ń ṣe
Mr. Yomi wọ́n má worry ẹ jẹ́ kán ka ilé ìtọ́lọ́pàá àti bọ̀dá Yomi gbé jáde ẹ jẹ́ kán kà yín.
So the talk right now is that Cynthia is trying to jackpot reports of Mohbad's younger brother working towards or trying to get American visa to get out of Nigeria. These are some of the promises. Oh God, don't worry, you'll travel abroad, you'll go to the US, and this guy cannot just but see himself in the US. He is kind of not even looking at his brother's demise as anything to him. My brother is gone. It's time for me to shine. It's time for me to make my life softer. It's time for me to enjoy from the proceeds of my brother's sweat sacrifice. It's time for me to enjoy it. I'm going to the US. I'm going to the US. Cynthia also, on one end, she's being looked at, and from all indication, Cynthia is also working towards escaping from Nigeria. It's so funny in a bad way. It's so funny in a bad way. Now, we are not trying to streamline or to hook or to paint or to hang the demise of Mohbad on one person because certain persons have pointed to that person and they are now like, okay, this is the person to hold, this is the person to be that should be held responsible because one person did not like the other person, blah, 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 blah. No, it doesn't work that way. We are for true justice, true total justice. We're not talking about some emotional lies or manipulation. We are talking about reality here, not some faking it. No, the reality. So it's not about hooking it on someone. It's not about being myopic. We are open. That's why even Mohbad's father was checked out. Mohbad's mother, she's a no-go area. She has made it clear where she stands and what it is all about. Well, now with this, we want to jackpot. We want to travel. We are moving out of Nigeria. Shouldn't my life continue? Should I stay in a spot? Why won't I move? Why don't I do something? Well, no one is saying that keep your life stagnant because you lost a loved one. Life, in reality, must continue. Life definitely will continue. No one is saying that the demise of Mohbad should shut down no economical value or opportunity. Like no one is saying just stay stagnant. But the thing is, you cannot be free. You cannot be happy. You can't be moving around, whatever, when you know within you that there is someone who is no longer alive. Now, well, that Cynthia is making moves and that she's in Tanzania, and from Tanzania she has made all her moves perfectly. That's where and how she's going to. But there are different places. Let us even say, oh, she wants to. There are different places in the world that anyone can go to, but not everywhere is possible or open. Even when you don't have issues. Don't talk of the one that your name or names have been sent to the embassy to check you out. So, what is this thing about her going to the US as if the US is so accessible? It's just very easy. Let her just go there and tell you, Well, and next is, give me the visa. I'm going to the US. Don't you know who I am? I'm the son of the most abused, insulted widow on earth. Give me the money. Give me the visa. I want to go. Is that what she's thinking? That, Naira will be like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to hand over the money. This is the person I know you. Let this person just go. Let this person just go and do whatever. Oh my. No, it's not going to work that way. So applying for visa and all of that, unless it has not been recorded, but if it has been recorded, then maybe somehow fingerprint has not been, but we don't know how far she has gone. Like, there's some, but the thing is that regardless, from the look of things, I don't think Cynthia will want to risk going to the embassy to just collect one kind, take one kind of weapon. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this ongoing Edwards activist, if I will call him that, actor activist. Yomi Fabi said he presented his thoughts, and at the end of the day, it is still centered on one thing: justice. If during the if during this escape, if somehow during their escape they get caught, like not even really caught per se, because they might decide like, okay, we are in Tanzania, so from Tanzania we are going out of Nigeria, there will be nobody scrutinizing. It could be, we don't know. But talking about it, putting it out there, is a good one. Of me, Fabi has said a lot of things. Some are, thoughts. He has said a lot of things. He has turned, in fact, Fabi has said things. His thoughts, things that he's sure of, what went down until today, presently, why it seems as if he's struggling. Although there are some things that he said that, because some people kind of looking at him, like he said, which is supposed to be, say Mohbad's father should take the back seat and every of that, so that his own will handle it. It is strange, right? And so today, we are all reeling, sort of like in this indecision of Mohbad's father, or sellout of Mohbad's father, or an intentional stagnancy to make sure that people keep on donating. Now, we are just getting some kind of hints about DNA. Oh, they need money. But Mohbad's father has not come publicly and say, please, so I need the money, people should support, and then he'll be giving gifts. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are. What do you think? Please do drop your comments.